Hello everybody, this is Matthew with Houston Aquarium Warehouse. It is August 12th, 2025, and we just received another large import from our partners in Bogota, Colombia. I'll give you a quick tour and a sneak peek of what we're getting as we acclimate them. Starting off with lucky bin number one. These are Exodon tetras or bucktooth tetras. If you watched our previous video, you got to see these in the tanks down in Bogota. They're quite jumpy. Beautiful fish, extraordinarily aggressive, species only. Really excited to get them in though. They're absolutely one of my favorite tetras. Moving on over to bin number two, we have some clown plecos. Love these guys. They stay really small. They're actually fairly decent little algae eaters. Got about 150 of those in. They're all settling in, getting used to our Houston water. Over here, we have something I'm pretty excited about. These are some small L128 blue diamond plecos or blue phantom plecos. These came in at a particularly small size, which I'm happy about. Normally they come in very, very big, and you really don't get to experience all that bright blue color that the young ones have. Beautiful fish. Got about 120 of those in here. We have some silver ocats from Colombia. Really good size on them. Got about 500 of them in. Normally they ship about 1,000 in a box. I usually like to order half boxes and ask them to pack them lightly. These guys are really susceptible to ammonia burn and secondary infections from transport. So I like to get smaller quantities and make sure we have a healthier fish. Moving on over here, we have something we haven't gotten in a couple years. These are Leopoldi angelfish, the smallest growing angelfish variety you can find in the hobby. Beautiful silver color on them. They got those really striking black lines on them. And these guys are feisty. You can see them jumping out of the water. I'm going to leave them alone so they don't get too stressed out. Angel variety number two over here. These are Atabapo red ultim angelfish. These are medium sized. See if I can get a big one. These guys are also really active. You'll be able to tell when they color up more in the aquarium, but that top dorsal fin's got this deep kind of maroon, rusty red color to them where they get their name. Probably one of my favorite of the ultim varieties you can get. Maybe a close second would be the Orinoco's, just because the stripes on the Orinoco's are really thick and striking. Over here we got a 2-for-1. We have some L199 Colombian zebra plecos, or the yellow zebra pleco. And then also, see if I can get one, we have some Apistogramma agassizi. So these all came in super healthy, which is always good to see with the Apistogrammas. They can, sometimes you'll get a box of them in and you'll just open up a stinky mess of dead fish. So really glad our partners down in Bogota held onto them for us for upwards of a month, just to make sure they had a chance to settle before they got shipped out again. And they all came in looking absolutely beautiful. Not a single dead one in the bag, which is always great to see. Moving on over here, starting with some of the Corydoras species we've brought in. These are spotted Corydoras, Corydoras puntatus. See if I can get a good sized one right there. Beautiful little schooling fish. They have that nice kind of little bit of bronzy gold on the top of the head and those pretty spots all the way down their bodies. Awesome fish. Moving on over here. These guys came in pretty small. but they are very, very healthy. These are common silver angelfish, or scalar angels. And we got a whole bunch of these little guys. Can't wait to grow these out. Over here, something I always love to bring in when we can. These are Corydoras metae. I know the genuses have changed, but I have yet to learn the new taxonomic names. I have a bunch of other stuff that I need to do. Eventually I will learn them. So all you taxonomy nerds out there, please forgive me for using archaic names. Love these guys. I actually get to film these near Villavicencio in Colombia pretty much every time I'm down there. One of my favorite Corydoras species. They're also called bandit cories, and reason being, they got the little black kind of Zorro mask on them, and these guys they're chunky, like very, very stout. Over here, we got some rummy nose tetras. Everyone loves rummy noses. Over here, our third type of Corydoras we have brought in. Our three-striped cories, or also sometimes known as Corydoras julii. They came in pretty small, but very pretty little species. Over here, we have about 2,000 ruby tetras. I'm not going to pick these guys up because they are super small and delicate. As you can see, they came in absolutely beautiful. Once again, our friends in Bogota were able to hold on to them for us and make sure that they were eating and looking okay before shipping out. And last but not least, we have cardinal tetras, because we sell through these guys like crazy, and I can see why. They're popular for a reason. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, so that's everything we brought in on this particular import. Our next import will be in probably the first or second week of September, hoping to get a bunch of cool stuff in there as well. Give us about 3 or 4 days to make sure everyone here is eating and medicated, and they should be ready to go home to your aquarium by the weekend. Y'all take care now.